So, hello friends. This is problem number one. Count covered buildings. So here it is given that like you are given a positive integer n, and what is the range of n? It is important to know. So basically the range of n is 1e5, which is less than or equal to 1e5. So from this n, we can know that we need to solve this question in big of n or big of n into log n. Because if we use big of n square, then it will fail. Why? Because the compiler of C++ can execute approx 1e8 operation in 1 second. 1 second. But if we use big of n square, then it will cross 1e8, so it will give TLE. So we need to solve this question in big of n or big of n into log n. So what this question is saying, that you are also given a 2D grid. So there is a n into n CTA, and every uh, row comma column we have a building. And what is the location of building? It is coordinated by x comma y. So like 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 2, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 3. So it is the location of building, and we need to find that it is covered or not. If building is at I comma j, and any building above like I minus 1 comma j, or below I plus 1 comma j, or right side I comma j plus 1, or I comma j minus 1. So if there is any building on this side also, this side also, on this side also, or in this side also, then we can say that this is covered. If any of building in this location is not present, then we will say not covered. So just assume like this is I, this is J, and this is our building, and we need to find whether it is covered or not. Then probably what we need here at this point, what we need, or maybe there is a, so there are a lot of buildings. For this, we want to know that there is a building above this, or above this or not, and below this or not, and left side of this, or right side of this or not. So we need to find for this also, for this also, for this also. So for any row comma column, if we know for row what is minimum column and maximum column where building is located, like uh, for this row, for this column, like we assume that I comma j. So for this column, for this column, hmm, for this column, this row, and okay, uh, for this row, like I, and this is j. So the maximum column at this row is this one, and lowest is this one. So if our current C is greater than minimum of J2 and less than J1, then we can say it is covered. For column also. For this column, we will know what is the lowest I, like I1 and I2. If this I, if hmm, this I is less than I2, maximum of I2 and greater than I1, then we can say this is covered. So how we will compute this? So we can compute this like for every row I, there is a pair which initially will be int minimum and int maximum. This will store the maximum column and this will store minimum column. Like at this index I, the minimum column will be this and maximum column will be this one. So here will be J2 and here will be J1. For same column J also, we will do the same. So let's code. And what will be the time complexity? The time complexity will be just big of n, because we can create this in big of n, and we can also check for every building in one iteration also. And for each building, we can check in big of n. So total complexity will be big of n. So vector of pair of int row n plus 1 int minimum int max column n plus 1 int minimum int max computing. So we are here computing row and column vector. So for int I equal to 0, I is less than buildings dot size I plus plus row I dot first equal to max row I dot first comma buildings so firstly int r equal to buildings I comma 0 int buildings I comma 1. So row I comma first. C also row I dot second minimum row I dot second C column I dot max column I dot first C. Here we are computing R for every column. And now we will compute answer. Int answer equal to 0. Checking for row. Int max column. Column I column or dot first column dot second if max column is greater than C or min column is less than C. Continue. Then it is not covered. If uh, int max uh, row C dot first int min column int min row max column max column row r mm, uh, uh, column C dot second. If max row is greater than r or min row is greater than r, continue answer plus plus. I have to check this like checking for r. For every row, we have stored minimum column and maximum column in vector array, vector of row. Return answer. Now let's check if C is greater than max column. So there was a small mistake here, inequality mistake, but it's now get accepted. So thank you.